And it looks like it's happening on the beach right now. We're getting Gabriel Villarán making his way up, holding onto his arm, his shoulder. Hawaiian Water Patrol got a hold of him, got him to shore, and now we're going to be able to check him out. Our Peruvian competitor, and he took that wave right where you're talking about there, Jason, over in that Aints area. Very, very shallow there.
Yeah.
And almost guaranteed to hit the bottom.
Almost guarantee, which is why most times a lot of bodyboarders just, that's their area because of obvious reasons. Unless you Gavin Beshin. So, plus everything's shutting down.
So, you know, Jason, I mean, you've been a world-class bodyboarder. Like, I don't know, in a barrel on a bodyboard, if you get clamped, do you just hang on to the board and you can bounce off the bottom with the board in between you and the bottom?
You can hold it and kick out.
You can hold it and kick out. You can pull out easier,
with
yeah?
The fins, that's
with
why.
and you have swim fins, yeah.
But
okay.
on the short breaks, like they're doing now, like Keiki and stuff, you know, most time you let the board go.
You let the board go.
And it's gonna pop up right there most times.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that would be the distinct advantage of having swim fins.
Yeah, most definitely. At least you're not gonna get. Oh,
Ulu,
boy.
Napiahi,
Pulling
barrel,
in the pipe first.
backwash, pinch.
Best looking pipe wave I've seen yet today. Here we go, another one. Set out the back. JOB on the left. Graham on the right.
Jamie O'Brien,
Wave of
this is
the
what we
day
expected. Pinchy, and he makes his way out. Of course he does.
JOB.
Of course he does.
Are you down with JOB?
You know me.
Tom Graham was on the right. We'll get a replay soon. We got a double freak of nature right there. Tom Graham on the right, Jamie O'Brien on the left, and we called it.
Yeah. So Jamie O'Brien, he stuck to his lineup up there, even though, you know, it was looking a little bit weird. Stuck with his pipeline lineup. Finally picked off that gem like we were expecting it. And
I was expecting him to pick a right over there, but, you know, sometimes it happens. You know, you take off behind it. And
here's a replay of Tom Doslin. He took a right on that same exact wave, and that was
knock out.
No chance. Here we go, live action. This is Landon McNamara.
Wow, that was the best pipe wave I've seen since I've been on deck here.
Well, of course, it's going to be Jamie O'Brien to find his way in and out of that barrel. A true master of pipeline. We've seen him win the Pipe Masters before, and this never gets old. Grabs the rail, hooks it under the lip, big, thick barrel, then has to contort himself through that pinchy section. Uses some yoga to come in and out of that barrel.
Yeah, he still thought he was in the bindings. Just fresh off his snowboard trip. Yeah, that was an excellent wave. Waiting to scores to drop for that. Waiting for scores on that last exchange. Now everyone comes over to pipe after that. You know, it's just a mind chess game out there. Everybody's moving around. They could be doing the Michael Ho, yanking you one way and going the other. You never know.
that is, yeah. Paddle one way earnestly. Everybody follows the paddler and then double back and take your real position.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
a lot of little
chess
tricks of the
match.
trade right there. Huh? Yeah, patience paid off for JOB on that one. So Tom Doslin had a 1-3-3. A 6-8-3 and a 2.5 so far. Jamie O'Brien has a 4 and a 2.77 waiting on his other score. And Landon McNamara, he has a 1.77, along with Gabriel Villarán, he has a 3.67. Uluboy Napiahi, a 1.83.
They have 13 minutes left in this last heat of the day, heat number 6, short board. It's been a long day, Kite.
Yeah, I like it. It's been a exciting day. It's a nice way to open up the competition. It was a little too big on Monday, our first day of the waiting period. Yesterday, sandbar and the conditions just weren't allowing it. And then today, pulled the trigger for day 1 of competition, opened up with some longboarding, then went into some stand-up paddling. We had the body surfing and then finished off with some more stand-up paddling. And then straight into this first round of the Hui Backdoor Shootout. Again, thanks to our supporters, Kono's Restaurant, Kona Red, as well as Aloha Salad, and of course the Huyo He'enalu, along with all the companies that are supporting us here, bringing teams in here: Hurley, Quicksilver, Volcom, Ruka, North Shore Surf Shop, and check out the Hui Wax as well. So, waiting for some scores to refresh, and we can give you an idea of the last score for Jamie O'Brien. I'm going to have to guess it's going to be in the excellent range. That's just me. Of course, I'm not a judge, but I've watched a lot of heats. Lau Lau's over here lowballing him with a 7.
Just saying.
I'm easily,
as far as what
I overscore. That's my problem.
I'm going to what
I'm a friendly
seen
guy. I always give everybody big numbers, but, you know. I will see. I say, I'm going to go 9. That's just me.
Everybody. Oh, here comes some action. Wow, this
Wow. Mean Pete coming through here with some backdoor potential. No one going on that first one.
Wow, that was a Curran-esque.
Second one's looming up, and it's looking a bit more crossed up, so we got the drone view of that wave, and no takers on that one either.
All right, so Jamie O'Brien's last wave was a 9.0.
There you go. Last wave for Jamie O'Brien, 9.07.
I was wrong.
As I speculated, I was off by 7/100th of a point, but
Imua Kamehameha. I went lelehua.
there you go, 9.07, and a little shot down the beach.
Sandbar starting to fire up.
Sandbar is firing out. It's a little bit potentially overloaded. I mean, you could get one out there though, for sure. It's just would have to. I think it'd have to be the first wave of the set, because after that,
Conveyor,
there's just
Current
City and board breakers.
Yeah. Bumblebees approaching.
More Attack of the Killer Bees coming through.
Who's our drone pilot over there?
Somebody who's really good at video games.
yeah. All you Xbox freaks. Drone, you got a future.
Yeah.
In the military or a drone pilot?
I never thought of that. Yeah, there's probably a lot of openings for drone pilots in the military. Could be a.
I'm sure they get recruited off of that. J.O.B., everybody's just wondering where he's going. See, J.O.B. and Tom Graham, they live here on the beach, so they got...
I want a drone to take me back to Kapahulu after this.
Oh, you're living there now? Oh, I never know.
I split time.
Why would you be with your iPhone on the beach edge with a new swell coming in? There's been a lot of iPhones lost on this beach right here
Yeah,
this winter.
that's right.
The pipeline contest, I've seen some guys in.
A lot of iPhones. You can find, on flat days, you can find GoPros.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of harvesting out there in the ocean.
And we got just a little over 8 minutes remaining in this last heat of the day, heat number 6. Jamie O'Brien with the wave of the heat with a 9.07.
Yeah.
Smaller wave than Gavin and Makua's wave, but technique definitely.
So we got McCool with was that a high 8 ride? Or,
Yeah.
And then we have Jamie with that 9.07, and then still the highest wave so far in the competition, Gavin Beshan with that 9.33.
Gavin
So
Beshan.
there has been some deposits into the score bank so far. We got 3 more days of competition here at the Hui Backdoor Shootout, in which these guys accumulate even more scores. But, leave it to Jamie O'Brien. He found that diamond in the rough out there.
Yeah. And, with the longest, best waiting period you could possibly have for a contest here at the Hui Ohe'enalu Backdoor Shootout. Lines approaching outside. Kind of see some guys out of rock pile, too.
And there's some more of our drone footage that we've been utilizing throughout the day. And, it wasn't that long ago that you'd have to charter a helicopter to get those kind of images, and they would cost thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
And now we have these drones that are able to provide us with this great aerial views. And
You're just going to have to register it pretty soon, I heard.
it makes sense.
So it's pretty much like a safety check. They just want a little bit of something.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I think
Well,
you have to kind of regulate the airspace at some point, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the new thing I've seen. They're going to be, you got to register your drone.
I just want a drone big enough for me to hop on, so I can take little rides and.
Well, you're not that heavy, so.
Not that heavy.